Hi guys, today we are going to be learning how to draw eyes, the way I draw them anyway. It's not the best, but this is how I do it in my style. You can copy if you want, I don't mind. What you're going to need is either a pen, pencil, a white pen just for highlights, and a kneadable rubber or just a normal one will do. That's fine. And yeah, right, so sorry if the camera quality is terrible, but what you're gonna do is you're gonna draw like a curve, and then under it you're gonna draw like another little curve under it. You're gonna curve it up like that, so you've got that shape. Then you're just gonna go over it again with your pencil. You're just gonna like make like a little bit of eyeliner. So then you're gonna draw your pupil like that, and then add the liner again underneath. So now you've got like the shape of your eye. So then you're gonna do the iris and the actual eye. So what I do is I do this. So this is where the highlight goes. And I just colour it in with my black like that and my pencil until I get that shape. And I just kind of like, do that. And then you're just gonna, I had a few lines in there just to add like the eyelid and stuff. You can do that as well if you want. And yeah, you just add in the eyeliner like that. Sorry if you can't see it very well, it's really bad camera quality. But yeah, so you just do the eyeliner, and then you do the eyebrow. So what I do for eyebrows is like I do it right above the eyelid, like that. And I just kind of like go along like this. And you can change the shape of your eyebrows without any expression that you do. But this is just how I usually draw them. And then you're just gonna colour it in like that, and then just do it line by line and layer it, if you can see. And then you just kind of shade it around the eye. And this is just kind of how I draw eyes the simple way on all my characters that I draw. But yeah, it's basically how it goes. So you just want to do that. And you can use, I've got one of them somewhere, I don't know where it went. But you can use one of those like blending tools. And you can just shade it a bit more if you want, but for quickness I just kind of shade it with my pencil and just do different tones. So now you can see it's kind of coming together more. And you just want to keep kind of layering the shadows until you're happy with what it looks like. But for me, this is how I draw eyes, and it works out for me, so I'm pretty proud of how it came out. And yeah, that's the first eye, so that's what it should look like. Right, so now I'm gonna use, you can use any ballpoint pen or you can just do it in pencil, but I like doing it both ways because I like the different colours of like the ballpoint. It just adds a bit more dimension. So you're just going to do the same thing again, but you can put the pupil in different spots and just kind of like experiment with where you want the eye to go. And you're just going to keep doing this. So you add the eyeliner like that, and you just add in the pupils. So you do this, so then you can see the eye. And I do that on the ballpoint, so I add a few lines just for shading. And then you just want to add the eyeliner fully. You do the bit under here. And yeah. And then when you want to do the eye, you just do the same thing again. Underneath, you add a few lines. And then when you're gonna go shade, you do this. Just very lightly with your pen, you don't want to like do it too hard. Just light enough so that it like adds a few colours. And then you can go over it a little bit darker. And I like to do it in either just lines like this, or like this, so like little circles, so that it like works out better. So you can do whatever method you want. As long as you get an eye, and as long as you're happy with what you get, then yeah. So that's what I've got so far. And then you just want to do the eyebrow. So you just sketch out whatever eyebrow you want. I do it like this. Just as a basic eyebrow. And then just colour it in. That's basically all you do, and then you just shade it. And then when you're going to go shade, you just do it really lightly. For the skin, you just really lightly around it. You just go back and forth with your pen until you get really like light lines. So it's not too dark, you just gently like touch the paper. And this is just how I kind of like do the skin bit. And I do like drawing with pens as well because it teaches you like not to just rub everything out. If you make a mistake, you make a mistake, and that's okay. The main part about art is you just have fun with it and you do whatever you're happy with. But at the end of the day, whatever you're happy with, whatever style you find out, that's what is important. And I mean, as a young artist myself, I mean, coming from experience, you will get hate sometimes, and you might lose the courage to draw when you really love it. But as long as you're doing what you're passionate about, then nothing gets in your way and nothing can stop you. But yeah, that's basically how I draw eyes both ways. But yeah, again, if you want to just shade with a pen, you do that really lightly, nice strokes like that. You can sometimes even cross hatch if you really want to. Or you can just do light little circles like this, and then layer them on top of each other like that, until you get a nice little shade. But yeah, this is how I draw eyes. It's not the best, but this is just my style. I hope you like it. And yeah, that's basically how I draw eyes. Also, I thought I'd give you a bonus eye because I draw on fine liners as well, sometimes when I'm just having fun with it. I draw on a lot of supplies actually. Like, I'm on holiday at the minute, so I only have limited supplies. But I brought what I would mainly use anyways. But yeah, so drawing in black, and a lot of people are usually scared to do this because they don't want to like mess up and then go, oh, I need to redo it. But I actually like it because if I make a mistake, I make a mistake. So it's not like the end of the world for me. And that's what I've learned over the years, because I used to like mess up and I was like, oh no, I can't do this anymore. But then I realised, I was like, oh, well, it's not the end of the world, is it? Now, I do sometimes, if I'm not doing cartoon, I would add like eyelashes like this. You just have fun with it, you know? It's an eye, it's your eye, it's not mine. Well, it is mine, but if you're following, then, you know, spice it up a bit, do what you want, not just follow me. Again, it took me years to find out my style. Like, it changes every once in a while, but you do find your rhythm, how to like draw. So again, don't worry if, you know, you like don't know, like, oh, I don't know my style, I can't draw. Just have fun, you know. That's what art is all about. Because I've met a lot of people who give up or they don't like art anymore because they just can't do it. But this is just to inspire you to keep going and do what you like. So, you know. And I know this isn't the best camera quality. I mean, I'm just recording this from my phone. But, you know, as long as you get the tutorial, then it's good. It's good enough for me. But yeah, that's how I draw it in fine liners. And sometimes I would use my white pen if I needed to, like, add any highlights. But those are my 3 eyes. We've got the pencil. We've got the ballpoint. And we've got the fine liner. And if you just have a pencil at home, that's good. You can do this one, or this one, this one. Or you can just completely try and find your own style. I mean, I vary between a lot of eyes. I mean, I just kind of practice all the time because I love drawing eyes. I'll put an example on the screen in a minute. But like, yeah, so that's how I draw. Different styles, as you can clearly see, in different art supplies. It varies, but yeah. Hope you enjoyed. Hope you follow along, and hopefully it'll inspire people to draw too. So that's what I'm aiming for. So have fun with it, and bye.